It was very important, because everybody had a long break, or these 3 days of break, and it was crucial for us to come back and be how we were where we left off at. So today in practice, it was crisp and it was sharp, and everybody looked like they was locked in. So it was a good thing. We started the week off good, so it was good.
Dalvin, the trip you took to the Children's Hospital, could you talk about that and kind of what that experience was like for you?
It was real good. Go see the kids and give back, especially in my hometown in Miami. It was not like it, and I seen some of the kids that's their life. They don't know nothing outside the hospital, so it was a good thing going back and giving back to them, and I was just blessed to do it.
How did that come about? Did you just think, this is something I want to do today, or did you talk with somebody to organize it? How did it happen?
Yeah, I talked with my mama and my grandmother, and I just told them I wanted to give back while I was home, and we thought of some ideas, and that was one of the ideas, and we just put it together.
You've been doing a lot of community service. How much do you enjoy it now? I mean, you were just at an elementary school about a month ago, too.
I enjoy kids, and I just like being around them because I was a kid once, and I know what it could be like. Somebody being your idol, and you always wanting to meet them, and that can make somebody's day. And that's all I want to do, just make the kids' day, and put a smile on their face. And I think I did that.
Did you you went and got some toys too?
I got some footballs, basketballs, some balloons, and some bubbles and stuff like that for the kids.
What kind of challenges does Houston present? Is there anything unique about what they do?
They do a variety of things on defense, and they up tempo on offense. And on defense, they try to do a lot of things like moving around and trying to confuse you with a lot of schemes and stuff like that. So we just got to be disciplined, have our discipline, and just stick to our assignment and do our job. And it ain't nothing outside of that. But they just try to confuse us a lot by moving around and doing a lot of schemes.
Do you expect them to have kind of a chip on their shoulder because they're the lowest ranked team in the BCS, and they're from a their day in and day out schedule probably doesn't match up with the ACC or some of the bigger conferences. Do you expect them to come in with a little bit of an attitude?
I think when a team comes to play for the state, they always come like it's the championship game. They come with that edge on their shoulder, and they come ready to play. So we know we got to come expecting them and be in the dogfight. So we got to come prepared and be ready to play. And I do think they're going to come, be ready to play. So we got to come and be ready to play.
With all the off-field stuff that you guys get to do this week, the fun stuff, is there anything that you're really looking forward to?
I think they got me in this Jeopardy game against the defense or something like that. So I'm ready. We put it on the defense all week, so it's gonna be something else. We can win that.
I mean, how cool is that though to kind of step aside from football and have a little fun this week? Obviously, we know the goal is to win the game, but to be able to do the things that you guys get to do that most people don't get to, that kind of neat.
Yeah, that's what the bowl game for, to come have fun, and the big goal is to win the game. But to come here and enjoy ourselves, and we made it to the bowl. We made it to a New Year's Six bowl game, and we come and enjoy ourselves, and just to thank ourselves, and for what we did all season. So it is big.
Dalvin, when you were at the hospital, was there anybody in particular that maybe stood out to you, or that you might remember, going forward more than some other experiences?
No, it was just the overall experience itself. Going to see kids that can barely talk and could barely move, and in bed all day. So the overall experience opened my eyes up, and really just told me man, this is these kids' life, and they watch football, and so most of the kids say they watch me play. So the overall experience was just good.
Were you able to talk to any of the nurses or doctors or anything like that, and kind of what was their reaction?
They just told me, they thanked me for coming to do it, and some of the kids were looking forward to it, and they waited on me all day. And when I got there, they face expression and everything showed it. They was real happy.
After Devontae got in the league, I think he went back and gave some stuff to kids back home. Is it where you guys came from? Is that part of why you wanted to give back? Because you know what it's like to not have a lot. Also.
Yeah, where we from in the city, kids don't we don't really grow up having it. So going back and giving back to them, that's something that puts smiles on their faces and smiles on the parents' faces and everybody in the community. And so just going back and giving back to where that they don't have it is big where we from.